Hi, my name is Riley Allen. This is my review of Season 2, Episode 1 of Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated, titled The Night the Clown Cried. So we start off with this weird man-baby clown thingy, dude, weirdo, terrorizing the town. And of course which I guess kind of implies that Mystery Incorporated were doing a lot more than the town give them credit for. Because this dude is ruining the town, screwing up the economy, which is tourism, and just messing everything up. Which implies, one, that the Mystery Incorporated were doing a fuck ton more than the police department were. And, which also kind of implies that they're the reason that the tourism is here in the first place, because, I'm sure none of the people going there, a good chunk of the people that go there, don't actually believe in, these monsters. They're probably, seeing these news reports and articles about all these weirdos and clown and costumes, and they gotta be like, I gotta get a look at this shit up close. So they go there because maybe, they're true crime enthusiasts, they're like, this is some weird shit. Awesome. But of course, you're not going to go to a place which is currently being terrorized by man-baby. So we meet the new mayor, Mayor Gene Nettles, something like that. And then someone comes in and basically says, you got to get the mystery gang together. And that person is later revealed to be Velma, but honestly, it didn't need to be revealed. I'm pretty sure we all assumed it was always Velma. The person was Velma. The first person is Scooby-Doo, and Scooby-Doo's trying to make his break from the farm. Once he escapes, though, the farmer comes out with a shotgun, and I'm guessing it's for Scooby, but I'm just like, Shaggy's gonna eventually come back. Military school isn't permanent. He's gonna come back, and he's gonna want his dog back. And so what is his parents gonna do? Scooby got sick. No, what's the farmer gonna tell, Scooby's owners? The Rogers? The dog got sick. He died. And what are the parents, and what if they find out the truth? Are they gonna tell Shaggy? Yeah, your, dog died. I now need a movie where it's Shaggy just going full John Wick because his dog was murdered. I want that straight to DVD film. So the next person is Shaggy, who's rescued from military school when Scooby busts in with a tank. Then they find poor Fred, who's just hoboing it. He's got a long hobo beard. The hobo stick with the bandana or whatever to hold his nothing. And he's just going house to house trying to find his birth parents. But it's just I feel like there's a better... The internet's a thing. I feel like he can type in some names, figure some shit out. He doesn't need to do the door-to-door salesman shtick. But, he's recruited, and they eventually get to... They basically say, yeah, there's a clown. A clown? That sounds trappable. So they get there, and they meet the clown, and he starts attacking him, and Shaggy immediately hides, and Scooby says, some good military school did for you. And I kind of like the evolution, Scooby in this one, usually Scooby and Shaggy are the same amount of scared, but in this one I feel like Scooby's kind of come along further than Shaggy in the sense that he's found kind of his bravery, maybe? Or at least in some moments. I feel like in some moments he's exactly the Scooby-Doo cowardly dog, but, in some moments he's a bit braver, which is kind of character development. So they eventually meet up with Velma, and they try to recruit Daphne, but Daphne's got a new boyfriend who's named Baylor Houghton or something like that, which is all the... And he's filming some Dusk movies or whatever, which is, I'm pretty sure, a rip on Taylor Lautner and the Twilight movies, considering this was made about the same time. Also, he's played by Matt Lanter, who played Anakin in the Clone Wars, so that's cool. And the baby clown dude is played by Mark Hamill. So they try to get Daphne, and, yeah, no, it doesn't work out. She's very much hurt that she was dumped, which is fair enough, I guess. So she's moved on, you know, no longer doing traps and mystery solving. But Fred's in denial. So when he makes his plan to catch the baby clown, he factors Daphne into this. And everybody's like, I don't think Daphne's coming. He's like, nah, Daphne's gonna come. Daphne's gonna come. Don't you just love Fred being stupidly oblivious? It's always one way or the other. Either he's stupidly oblivious to Daphne's feelings of liking him, or not liking him. There's no middle with this guy. So the trap obviously doesn't work because Daphne does not show up. And for some reason, there's a donut shop by a fireworks factory. So, and he points this out, and he's just like, huh, that's convenient. So the baby clown's like, well, that's convenient. Bombs away, blows it up. So they all escape, and I think this is the first time that an episode has happened where they didn't catch the bad guy in the first episode. I could be wrong. It's been a few months since I've seen the first season, so I could be wrong. But I feel like, you know, this kind of furthers the sentiment that Mystery Incorporated isn't just one person. Like, it's not going to work if it's just Shaggy and Scooby or Fred or Velma or just Velma and Fred or Velma and Shaggy or Scooby and Fred. It's not... It needs all 5 of them to work. And not just any 5, but those 5. Overall, I really enjoyed this season premiere. This was a great season premiere. It had fallout from the last season. It introduced some new character beats, like, you know, Daphne eventually maybe coming, which obviously is going to come back to Mystery Incorporated, but that's her character arc. She's got to come back. Maybe we got a new mayor. We'll see how she goes. Also, Shaggy straight up lied to his parents and be like, yeah, they released me. They made me a captain or something. And I'm just like, did they actually buy that? I feel like there's very much a way they can figure this shit out. But, you know, oh well. Cartoon logic's got a cartoon logic. In the end, I'm going to give this episode a 9 out of 10. Thanks for watching the video. Leave a like, comment, subscribe if you want, and I'll see you in the next video.